When Autodesk Inventor is installed, it automatically creates a project called Default. If you do not create a new project or select a different one, Inventor will use this default project when you begin working. This allows you to start designing right away and save files in any location without setting up a project structure. However, the default project is usually best suited for practice or testing rather than professional design work. In simple terms, a project file, which uses the .ipj extension, helps organize design files in a flexible and structured way. Through a project file, you can specify which appearance libraries and material libraries will be used. You can also define the workspace where your design files are stored, set folder locations for templates and design data, and adjust options such as whether older versions of designs should be kept. A typical project may include parts, assemblies, company-specific standard components, and libraries of commonly used items such as fasteners, fittings, or electrical components. It is recommended to set up a project before starting your design work. Once a design becomes more complex, moving files into a proper project structure can be difficult and time-consuming. To create a new project in Autodesk Inventor, first make sure that no part or assembly files are currently open. If you try to create a new project while a file is open, Inventor will display an error message asking you to close all open files before continuing. Next, go to the three-dot menu next to the active project and select Settings. This will open the project's window. The upper section shows a list of recently used projects and their file locations, while the lower section displays information about the project that is currently active. To create a new project, click New. The Inventor Project Wizard will appear, allowing you to choose the type of project you want to create. A single-user project is intended for one person working on the project at a time. It does not use a data management server, so it does not support multiple users checking files in and out at the same time. For projects involving multiple team members, a Vault project is usually the better option. In this course, we will only create a few simple examples to better understand tubes and pipes in Inventor, so we will select New Single-User Project and then click Next. For this example, name the project Sample Project 1. Then, choose the location where the project will be stored. It is recommended to create a dedicated folder for the project so that all related files stay organized in one place. After selecting the folder, click OK, then click Next. You will then see a list of libraries that can be included in the new project. Once you click Finish, a checkmark will appear next to the new project, indicating that it is now active. In the lower section, you can view its location, included files, and other project details. Firstly, expand the Workspace folder. Right-click Workspace, then click Edit. Configure the Workspace folder path from your computer. Right-click Frequently Used Subfolders, then click Add Paths from Directory. Choose the subfolders that contain the data needed for your new project. After the subfolders' names and paths are added, they will appear down here. Expand folder options. Right-click Templates equals Default. Click Edit. Click the Folders icon. If you're using Metric Unit, click Metric, then click OK. Next, also under Folder Options. Right-click Content Center Files equals Default. Click Edit. Add your Content Center folder, then click OK. Click Save, then click Done to close the window. Finally, go to New. You can now begin working on your new project by creating a part, assembly, drawing, or other Inventor file.